Welcome everyone to episode 8. Last episode we started a cyber attack against North Korea. So right now we're in day 3. This should usually go up to about, I think it's either 12 or 14 days. So far they lost 131 million. So we're going to continue with that, and we're going to continue to address our deficit as best we can. And let's see what else we can do here. So our growth is 10.61%, which is good. Unfortunately, our inflation is still going up. I'll try to figure out how to slow that down some. And we're going to continue to negotiate our interest rates. I think I'm going to stop right here for now. The biggest ones was China and Japan. And let's take a look at our Secret Service. So we have more people to place under surveillance.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Okay, so we raised the minimum wage, so that passed. Let's see. Going to increase research to energy and environment. And I'm going to hire 20,000 more research workers.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us? Very well. We accept your offer. Very kind. You're not... Sure.
Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so 276.75. And his approval rating is going down.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
Drop this to 64.
Very well. We accept your offer. You're not. No thanks.
Um, I think I want to do some kind of deal with Indonesia and try to increase our influence in the Asian region. Just in case we have to go to war with North Korea, I'll try to see if we can build a base or so close by so we can deal with China also, because I'm sure they're going to get involved.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us? Very well. We accept. Very kind. You're not. Sure.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Okay, that's good too.
I think you're doing a good job.
Okay, so there's 12% living in poverty.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us? Very well. We accept your offer. Very kind. You're not. No thanks.
I'm going to forget for the moment my customary indifference, the policy.
Okay, not trying to listen to that. Alright, so let's take a look at our debt. So we have an excess of 936 billion. So that's really good. And this quarter so far, we're going to have a surplus of 65.94 billion.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us? Very well. We. Very. You're not. No thanks.
Okay, I may have to cancel this program altogether. It'll save us some more money. And let's take a look at our unemployment. So unemployment is actually pretty good. It's at 4%. And I'm going to increase education. So thinking maybe to implement some more taxes to help bring down our deficit. So let's see. So will that pass? No. Okay, if that will pass. So if we're going to increase this, that's almost 100 billion. That's definitely going to pass. And let's see, casinos. People like it, but it's not going to pass. Let's see. that's gonna pass. Let's see, financial. No. All right, that's gonna pass. And so let's see. No, that's not. Industrial pollution. That's gonna pass. All right, so let's go with clean environment. And then highways. Let's see. And increase tax on cannabis. This is going to help help us fund let's see if that will. Yeah, that will. So we can give the middle class $8 billion tax break. Boost purchasing power and tax on redundancies to help fund employment services. And let's see, inheritance. So we'll drop that down. So let's take a look at this. It's looking pretty good. So we have to wait until November 30th for this to go through. Let's take a look at something here. That's too much. Not willing to. All right. So let's see what we can do with industry. All right. This motor racing. So I'm bringing in police and reinforcements. All right. Okay. Let's see how this goes. All right. This is actually going pretty well. All right. So my biggest fear was having to send the military in, because then that would lower my approval rating. Well, still did, but only by 1%, and I can get that back up.
We have subdued the rebel movement.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and take out their chief of staff.
The preparations are complete. The whole country is preparing to joyfully celebrate this occasion. It would be a...
In a press release, the terrorist organization has claimed responsibility for the assassination. Our service...
One of my men succeeded in infiltrating Key Center.
Okay.
Our governmental cell informs me
The demonstrators intend...
Alright, and this is how we make our approval rating go back up. Let's see. So 50 social centers. And I think I want to build a few more laboratories for research. I'm just going to build 2. Do I want to take out? No, because it's not going to work. His approval rating's not low enough. So let's see. I want to build some more drones. So let's increase the workforce. By 2,000. And that should help increase our production. Household appliances. That's low. So I'm going to invest, let's see, 200 million into that. Paper. We'll invest 100 million. Silver. Let's do 50 million for now. And our water supply networks. I'm going to increase that to 700 million.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal. 2 arrests.
So let's take a look at North Korea. So I'm not sure how much overall they wound up losing. Okay, the Orion space program, looks like I'm going to cancel that. Unless, so let's see if that does anything. Okay, so now we're officially at level silver, which is a lot better than our bronze for cybersecurity.
Our infiltrated agent was spotted and murdered.
So we're less likely to be... we have a lesser chance of being attacked through cyber warfare. And eventually, okay, so our risk is now down to 0. And eventually, I'll boost that up to gold. But that's a lot of money. So that's going to cost about 28 billion to do, and it'll take 6 months to get that online. So I'm not going to do that now. Okay, place under surveillance. And let's take out the Chinese mafia.
The terrorist organization has nodded off. This is the least you can say.
Alright, so let's see here. So let's see. Drones. We have 200. Let's see if we can build more. So 3, which is only 2 billion. Let's drop this down so we can negotiate. And let's see. I'm going to build at least one more aircraft carrier. Ooh, 5. Yeah, that's going to be 5 billion. No, I'm not willing to spend that. Alright, so let's concentrate on housing. Let's put another 20,000. Let's check out our energy. So let's see. Okay, our energy deficit is growing. It's 134 terawatts that we're down by.
The members of this organization are in no way involved in the assassination. The news...
Okay.
The vote was held and the reform was adopted.
Alright, so let's go with that.
The demonstrators intend to send a powerful signal of their opposition to the government.
I think it actually might be a bug. So here we go again. Alright, so let's deal with this. Alright.
We have subdued the rebel.
Okay, that went well.
Huh. That
Okay, we're going to
very
continue
well.
to...
What kind of offer do you wish to make us? Very well. We accept your offer. Very kind.
Alright, we're going to negotiate
You're not
some more.
Sure. Do you think it's real?
Oh, man. Well, I hit the button too fast. So let's see if we can get them to come back. Alright. So let's take a look at the debt. Alright, so we're bringing in, we have an excess of 1 trillion now. And our surplus is 86 billion. And since it's the end of the year, that's really good.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us? Very well. We accept your offer. Very kind. You're not bad yourself. Sure.
And let's see. So let's build. So we're gonna just do. And that's gonna take 7 months.
Do you think it's real? Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us? Very well. We accept your offer. Very kind. You're not. No thanks.
The preparations are complete.
Okay. Let's go with that. All right. All right, so Let's take a look at our debt. That's good. Let's see how much we knocked down. Ah, great. Well, this figure won't really change until the end of the year. Okay, so we're building a high-speed railway from Buffalo to Toronto. So that over time should bring in more growth. All right, so let's take a look. Their economy is still going up. All right, so what that means is let's see if we can cyber attack them again. So let's see.
Duly noted. Copy that.
The preparations are complete. The whole country is prepared.
Here we go again with this. So it looks like I'm going to wind up invading North Korea. So I just have to bring in enough equipment and send them a powerful message. So I'm going to take out their air bases and their naval bases on this side. That'll leave them more vulnerable. Okay, good. So let's recruit. Okay, so they were prepared for it this time, so it didn't work. So that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, it looks like we're going to be going to war with North Korea. And I just have to send enough equipment to South Korea and Japan. We're going to start a air attack first. And from this base, I'm going to put a number of missile launchers, and we're just going to take out their bases around. And just so this doesn't escalate, if they want to send a peace treaty, we're going to go ahead and sign it. So I'm going to ask the UN for military intervention against North Korea.
Given the systematic violations of which this rogue state is guilty, and which are unacceptable from the perspective of international law, I ask the Security Council to assume its responsibilities and authorize us to intervene militarily. We must hurry if chaos is to be avoided.
Okay. So that's going to be the end of episode 8. Episode 9, you're definitely going to see a military conflict against North Korea. And we'll see what the UN says first. And we'll take our actions from there. So again, thank you for the support. Please click on like and subscribe. And I will see you next episode. Thanks again.